What if I told you that within the next 5 minutes, you could learn psychological techniques that make people naturally feel more connected to you? Not because you're richer. Not because you're better looking. And definitely not because you're pretending to be someone you're not. The truth is, the people who seem effortlessly likable often understand something most people don't: human psychology. Now, before we begin, let's be clear. These techniques are often labeled dark psychology because they can be used to manipulate people. But in this video, we're focusing on using them ethically to build better relationships, stronger communication, and genuine influence. Let's dive in. Imagine you're at a networking event. Two strangers walk into the room. The first person tries desperately to impress everyone. They talk about their achievements, interrupt conversations, and constantly seek attention. The second person does something completely different. They smile, ask thoughtful questions, listen carefully, and make everyone else feel interesting. By the end of the evening, guess who everyone remembers? The second person. That's because people rarely remember what you said. They remember how you made him feel. Here are 5 psychological techniques that can make people naturally like you. Number 1. The Benjamin Franklin effect. It sounds backwards, but research has shown that asking someone for a small favor can actually make them like you more. Why? Because once they help you, their brain unconsciously assumes they must like you, otherwise, why would they have helped? For example, instead of trying to impress a new coworker, ask to borrow a pen or request their opinion on something simple. Small favors often create stronger connections than trying to prove your worth. Number 2. Mirror their body language. Humans naturally trust people who seem familiar. Subtly matching someone's posture, speaking pace, or energy level makes conversations feel smoother and more comfortable. Imagine you're talking to a friend who's speaking softly and calmly. If you respond with the same relaxed energy instead of being loud and aggressive, they'll usually feel more understood. The key word here is subtle. Obvious copying feels awkward. Natural matching creates connection. Number 3. Use their name. Psychologists have long observed that hearing our own name activates areas of the brain linked to attention and personal identity. People enjoy feeling recognized. Instead of saying, "That's a great idea," say, "That's a great idea, Sarah." That tiny change makes conversations feel more personal. Just don't overdo it. Using someone's name every other sentence sounds forced instead of friendly. Number 4. Let people talk about themselves. Here's something surprising. Studies have found that talking about ourselves activates the brain's reward system, releasing chemicals associated with pleasure. In other words, people literally enjoy conversations where they get to share their experiences. Instead of worrying about saying the perfect thing, ask better questions. What inspired you to start that? What was the biggest lesson you learned? Then genuinely listen. Ironically, the less you try to be interesting, the more interesting people often find you. Number 5. End interactions on a positive emotional note. Psychologists call this the peak end rule. People tend to remember the strongest emotional moment and the ending of an experience more than everything in between. Imagine meeting someone for coffee. Even if the conversation had a few awkward moments, ending with a sincere compliment, a laugh, or genuine appreciation leaves a lasting positive impression. People remember endings. Make yours memorable. Here's the important part. These techniques work because they tap into normal human psychology. But influence without honesty eventually destroys trust. Real charisma isn't about controlling people. It's about making them feel respected, valued, and understood. The most magnetic people aren't those who dominate every conversation. They're the ones who make everyone around them feel comfortable being themselves. So the next time you meet someone new, don't focus on trying to impress them. Focus on making them feel heard. Because the strongest form of influence isn't manipulation. It's connection. Now I'd like to hear from you. Which of these 5 psychology techniques surprised you the most? Leave your answer in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about psychology, human behavior, and self-improvement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.